Now, for my worst nightmare, I've been hearing about a whole lot of YouTube chatter about the 2-8 Giants losing every remaining game, and quote unquote winning the first pick in the draft, and taking Shedeur Sanders and luring Deion Sanders to New York to coach his son for what, the next 15 or more seasons? No, 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 no. Please tell me my Cowboys won't have to deal with Shedeur in New York and Jaden Daniels in Washington and Jalen Hurts in Philadelphia while we are stuck with Dak, at least for the next 4 years. And by the way, now Dak needs surgery for his hamstring that is torn off the bone. I mean, he's lost most of his mobility, so he tries to run a little bit against Atlanta, and he tears his hamstring off the bone. I didn't see any like wild movements. My point is he not getting more and more injury prone the deeper he gets into his career? And now he's making the most money in the history of professional football, and we're stuck with him for 4 more years? You are kidding me. When it rains, it pours all over me and my Cowboy-loving soul. But here's the point. Shedeur and his father belong in Dallas, Texas, where Deion starred for the last Dallas Cowboys Super Bowl team. Remember, the Cowboys are only a game out of having the worst record, shared now at 2 losses by the Dolphins and the Browns and the Jags and the Raiders, and yes, the Giants, all 2-loss teams. We're a 3-loss team. So I believe if given a choice, Deion would choose Dallas over New York for his son and for him. Shedeur grew up in the Dallas area. Deion still has a home in the Dallas area. Deion loves Dallas, Texas. Shedeur was born, literally born, to be a Dallas Cowboy. And after all, I deserve Shedeur in Dallas. I'm pretty sure I was first to market on him becoming the first pick in the draft. I'm pretty sure I was, all the way back to Jackson State days. Early this year on this show, I talked about an ESPN breakdown that ran just before the season began. That breakdown had Shedeur going late first round at best and more likely second round. And I said right here on this show, what? No. Shedeur will go first overall in this upcoming draft. Shedeur is more consistently accurate and more clutch than Cam Ward or Jalen Milroe. And Shedeur is as tough as they come. He will stand and he will deliver and he will take his medicine right in the kisser. I thought Cam Ward, and I did watch the whole game, I thought he was a little disappointing Saturday at Georgia Tech, especially late. Little hit and miss. I'm leaning slightly to Milroe for the second best quarterback in the draft. I do not love Quinn Ewers or Nussmeier. I'm on record. I do not love either one. But I've said all along, steadfastly, the second best player in this draft is Travis Hunter, who will play receiver as well as cornerback in pro football and who will go down as the greatest two-way player in NFL history. If I'm picking second and or third and I desperately need a quarterback, I guess I'd close my eyes and take Milroe, then Cam Ward. I reserve the right to change. I need to see both of them under fire in bigger and bigger games as the season wears on and heats up. But Travis Hunter is going to have Deion impact in pro football, as in Deion was the difference in San Francisco winning the Super Bowl off the 1994 season. Then Deion was the difference in Dallas winning the Super Bowl in 1995. I was there, trust me. Travis Hunter will have that kind of impact. Travis Hunter should go no lower than 4th overall. I'll stake my claim to that. Shedeur and Travis were the two biggest reasons I predicted Colorado would make it all the way to the Big 12 title game. Predicted that before the season began, and a lot of people laughed at me. A lot of people scoffed at me, and a lot of people just hated because Deion and Shedeur do inspire hate. But I believe because they will have, by far, Colorado will have by far the two best players on the field, by far, against Utah and at Kansas, and then against what's left of Oklahoma State, that Colorado will win out. And it looks like play BYU for a spot. I'll be in the Big 12 championship game for a spot in the 12-team playoffs. And wouldn't that be a story? Can I see Deion and company in the playoffs as he predicted they would be? You better believe I can. I have supported, I have defended Deion and Shedeur from the start. So I deserve them, both of them in Dallas next season. We must lose to the Giants at Jerry World on Thanksgiving. We must lose what well might turn into the Shedeur Bowl.